And okay, so this is the first time we're doing it through CCC Confer. I will record the lectures as long as the internet is up. The internet is up and running, like today. Most likely it's always good. So I'm going to record it, and it's available 20 minutes after, online. So as of right now, I'm not going to tell you how to do it yet, and then after a few recordings, then I'm going to tell you how to view the archives. Yeah, so you could go over it. And let's see, what else do I want to say through CCC Conferred. So just, I'm going to require you to attend because last semester I first used it, and some students said, can I just be home and then not attend the class, but I follow the recording? And then I said yes. So some of the students didn't come to class, and then the grades are dropping. So I didn't like that. So even though I'm recording, I know you actually have the opportunity to attend from home. Without my permission, you should come to class. Yeah, because if you don't come to class, I'm going to still count it as absent, even though you attend online. Does that make sense? Yeah, because last semester I didn't make a good decision. I said yes, and then a few of the students didn't attend, and then their grades dropped. Yeah. So you need a special permission. So let's do this. If you have an A on your test, so on the first test, if you have an A, then you can attend online. Now we will look at the second test. If you still have an A, then you can still attend online, etc. But you need an A, 90 or above. But if you have to be on campus anyway, then why would you not be here, right? Why would you be somewhere if you have to come to campus anyway? So do you guys have to come to campus every day or no? Yeah? So why don't I just see you here? Okay? Yeah. So let's get started. I'm going to share my desktop. So chapter 1 is just a review of algebraic expressions. So it will be review for you, and you'll feel it's easy. So what is chapter 1? Did I pull that up? It's intro to algebra, right? So 1.1 is intro to algebra. All right. So what is an algebraic expression? So A, algebraic expression. So an algebraic expression consists of a number and a variable. Expression consists of variables and numerals. Okay, so for example, t plus 2 x 4 times x plus 5 minus 3y. So those are algebraic expressions. So e.g. is for example. I don't want to write for example, so I'm just going to write e.g. Okay. So what we could do is we could evaluate. Yeah. So for example, evaluate x times xy plus 3 is x is negative 2 and y is equal to 7. So how are you going to do that? Yes, so what am I supposed to write down? Negative 2 times 7 plus 3. Okay. What is negative 2 times 7? 14 plus 3, 17. Done. Number 2. Evaluate negative 14. Yes. So I'm sleeping. You are awake. Right? What is negative 14 plus 3? Okay. Yes. Good. So number 2. Evaluate 5 minus S T. If S is 8 and T is negative 6. So how do you answer this? What's the answer? Good morning. Yeah. Yeah, you are going to just pass it up?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. So my name is Maria. I'm part of Adelante. I am an academic coach. So I'm going to go ahead and pass down the roster that I have. All I need you to do is just simply initial next to me, okay?
Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Yes, so 5 minus S, what is S? 8 multiplied by negative 6. Okay, so which one do we do first, the subtraction or multiplication? So I'm going to copy these, right? What is 8 times negative 6? 48, positive or negative? Negative. Can I write it like this? I'm missing what? Parentheses. 5 minus negative 48. What is 5 minus negative 48? Yes, 5 plus 48, which is 53. Yeah. So I'm doing a little bit ahead. I'm using the order of operations, the simple one. But if you find these a little bit harder, can you come talk to me after class? Yeah, because I'm majority of the students here, they find these not hard. But just in case, if you find something like this a little bit harder, challenging, please come talk to me after class. Okay? So we could probably do something about it. Yeah. All right. So good. The next one is, for example, find the area. So I'm going to ask you to remember what is the area, the formula for the area of rectangle, triangle. Okay. Find the area of a rectangle whose length is, oh, you can sit down. Are you okay? Okay. Whose length is, what is it, 7 centimeters, and width is 2 centimeters. So what would you do here? What's the formula? Area of a rectangle is length times width? Okay. So what is the length? 7 centimeters. We usually don't include the units on the calculation. And what's the width? 2. So this is 14, right? And then we will have to write down the units after. So area is 14. What is the unit? Centimeter square. Yeah. Are you a student? Yeah. What's the difference? Oh no, it's every day. Yeah. Oh yeah, except Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yes. Monday to Thursday. I should say that. Right? Yeah. area is, I know why you think it's different because the desks are here. I don't know why when I came in the desk is already here. So,
Is it the most of my classes are just Monday and Wednesday? Friday?
no, this is a daily class. Yes, Monday to Thursday. So area is 14, what is the unit? Centimeter square. Why is it centimeter square? Because actually this is 7 centimeters times 2 centimeter. What is centimeter times centimeter? Centimeter square. Yeah. So remember the square. Yeah. Okay, so the next one, number 4. Are you not writing down anything? Are you not?
No, I usually just see when I write and pay attention, and when I listen to you, I don't get the information like that.
Okay, so what you want to do is still have a paper and pencil ready because sometimes I ask you to do something, then you can do it at that time. Yeah, because this is going to be available online also. You can watch the lecture online 20 minutes after. Okay. Now the next one. What about find the area of a triangle? So I'm saying that you don't have to take the notes of the whole thing, but whenever we do a problem, for example, area is length times width, maybe you want to write that down, right? Of a triangle whose base is 7 meters and height is 10 meters. Okay, so does anybody remember the formula for area of a triangle? What is it? Yeah, so it's 1/2 times base times height. So I don't have space here. I'm going to go to the next page, okay? When you're finished. So area is equal to 1/2 times base times height. All right. So we're going to copy these. Are you guys ready? Okay, so let's continue. Yeah. So sometimes I'm wondering, am I too fast? No? So if I'm too fast, you just have to tell me, slow down, please, or something like that. Okay? Because sometimes I don't realize that I'm just writing and writing and writing, and then suddenly you can't follow. Yeah? So just let me know. Okay? So next page. So area is 1/2 times base times height. What is the base? 7 meters. What about the height? 10. Okay, so what is this? 1/2 times 7 times 10. What is this? Okay, so cross cancel these. Cross cancel common terms. 2 and 5. This is 5. So 7 times 5. 35. Okay, so area is 35. And remember the unit. What is the unit? Meter? Square. Yeah, so area is always square unit. Okay? All right. Now, what we're going to do next is translating to algebraic expressions. So, B. And everybody knows why this is meter squared, not just meter? Yes, because actually this is 7 meter. Okay, I'm going to use red. Meter times meter is meter squared. It's just that we never include the units during the calculation. Yeah, but it's actually, if we include it, it is meter times meter. So it's meter squared. Yeah. Are you guys going to send the list of FYC students to the bookstore? The bookstore. Yeah, they need Math Excel, and without the list, they're not going to get discount of $15.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and send her.
Yeah, can you ask him to do it like as soon as possible so they could buy the Math Excel code? Yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah. So the next one is otherwise we're done with the section, and then they don't have their Math Excel yet, then they cannot log in and do the homework. Their homework is online. Okay, thank you. So anyway, translating to algebraic expression, and we will talk about keywords. We have plus and minus and multiplication and division, and actually there's also an equal sign which we will include as well. Yeah. What keyword is related to addition? Yes, that's right. The sum of. Good. What did you say? Added by, or added to, or added by. What else? The total. Is the total sum? No. Yes. It could be the total. Sometimes it's addition, depending on. Sometimes. So just say. No, the total is not always. Not always. What else? What is sum? What is related to plus? What is always related to plus? Come on, you guys know these. What is it? More than? Okay. And then increase by? Plus, right? Okay, good. Now, what word is related to this minus? Yes. So the difference of. So did everybody sign the list that was passed out by Maria, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Everybody signed it? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So the difference of and decrease by. Okay. So less than. Oh, I have to say something about less than and subtracted from. Okay. These are S word and L word. No, I'm not talking about F word. I'm talking about L word and S word. Alright, I have to move this a little bit. Give more space. Okay. Less than, so these two are important. These are special. And we will know why it is special when we do the translation later on. Decrease by, and then minus. Yes. And then this is product. So the product of, and then what? Multiply by, times, and then off is also multiply, and then something like twice. Twice, what does twice mean? Multiply by two times. Yes, those are, yes. Good. And then what is this called? Division. So the what? Quotient divided by ratio of, and then per. Right? Okay. Now your equal sign. So yeah, is or is equal to, or yields. What else? Can you remember? That's it? All right. So now we're going to translate. Okay? So we're going to translate. Do you want me to do it here, or you want me to do it on a different page? Maybe do it here? Different page? Okay, different page. So when you're done. Yeah? Or let me write the problem here and then I copy it to different page. So for example, translate so number 1. Twice of a number is 22. Good. So number 2, 5 more than 3 times a number. Yield 11. Okay. You can solve if you can. Yeah. So it's good if you can. But basically we're just going to translate. So maybe I should say translate and solve. If you guys are comfortable with it. Yeah, we should. Okay. Are you guys ready? I copy this. Or maybe just do it here, right? I should copy this. Okay, so how am I going to do it? Twice of a number is 22. So how are we going to do it? How do I translate it? Twice, what does it mean? 2 times a number, we usually use x. And then is equal 22. Yes. Then can we go ahead and solve it? Solve for x? How do we solve for x? Divide both sides by 2. So notice that when we divide both sides by 2, we have to write it to both. Yeah, or if not, don't write it to any one of them. Or if you do write, you have to write it to both. Yeah, okay. So let me move this a little bit down. Okay, so what is 2x divided by 2? X is equal to 11. Good, we're done. How about number 2? 5 more than 3 times a number yields 11. So how do I translate this? 5 plus 3x equals 11. You're right. Now, how do I solve for x? You have to get x by itself, right? You have to get the ones that contain x on one side. So this is only 1. So subtract 5. So I am going to subtract 5. Notice that if I do write the subtraction, I have to write it to both sides. Yeah, both sides of this equal sign. Yeah. So we have 3x is equal to 6. And then divide by 3, x is equal to 2. So you could write divide by 3 on both sides, or you don't have to. You could just say x is equal to 2. That's it. But if you write divide by 3 here, you have to write divide by 3 on the other side also. You can't just say, oh, I'm just going to write divide by 3 here. That's not fair. Yeah, those are not equivalent anymore. Yeah, so if you do decide to write it, write the division, then do it to both sides, and if not, then don't write it. So you could do it like this: 3x equals to 6. If you don't want to write it, then just write x equals to 2. Make sense? Okay, can I give you more, and then you could try? Number 3. Yeah, so okay, let's see. All right. You don't have to solve, actually. You're just going to translate. So 2 more than twice a number is 11. Number 4, twice the sum of 11 times a number and 3. So this is not an equation. This is an equation because it has if. Yeah. And then number 5, twice the difference of 2 numbers is 11. And then number 6, eleven times the sum of a number and twice the number. So by the way, this is important. So this one doesn't have an is, so it's not an equation. Yeah. Okay, can you try it? So try 3, 4, 5, 6 really quick. So number 4 and 6 is just expression, so there's no way you could solve, right? So number 4 and 6, these are just expressions. Are you done? Okay, let me call the attendant. This is math 115, right? So is Daisy here? Daisy Alvarez? Okay. James Araiza? Jennifer Arias? Andrea Ariaga? Okay. Zach Gray? Guadalupe de Santiago? Rainier? Manuela Diaz? Nicholas? Okay. Martin Espinosa? Okay. Sergio? Celine? Dominic? Okay. Sylvester? Henry? Cecilia? You need a syllabus, right?
Yes.
Yes. So this is math 115. Okay, here you go. Esmeralda, Jasmine, Estefani, okay, Jennifer Munoz, Lily, Georgia Ortiz, okay, Julio, where? Oh, thank you. Caesar, Melvin, Destiny Santeria, Jennifer Reyes. So we have to Jennifer Munoz and Jennifer Reyes. Oh, and also Jennifer Arias, right? Not Jennifer, but Jennifer, yeah. Miriam, Hannah, okay, Hugo, Clarissa, Lily Sanchez. Oh, so Lily Ornelas? Who is Lily Ornelas? Oh, okay, so we have two Lilies also, yes. Renee?
Yes.
Yes. Jamie? You, Jamie? Javier? Myra? Adriana? Maribel? Okay. Did I call everybody? Oh, are you on the list? What's your name? I think I called you, didn't I?
That was me today.
Oh, okay. Renee Salcedo. And you, what about you? Oh, your name is Renee Salcedo? And you are Renee Zavala? You're not on my list though. Like Zavala. Are you an FYC student? How come you're not on my list? Did they process your? Were you here yesterday? That's weird. So I will confirm. But you're an FYC student. Renee Zavala. And I called you yesterday? Okay. Okay, so I'll get your student ID in a little bit. Okay, after class. All right. Now, are you guys done? Okay, so tell me what the answer. Who wants to volunteer for number 3? Just to translate, and then we could solve it together. But just to translate. Come on, somebody needs to volunteer, otherwise I will start choosing names. Okay, so Jamie? Yes. So translate this. 2 more than twice a number is 11. So how do you translate this? No. 2. So 2 more than twice a number is 11. So how? Well, 2 is just 2. Right? What is more than? Plus. Twice a number. What is twice a number? 2x is equals 11. Yeah. Good? So you're just translating. Now, if we want to solve, then what do we do? I have to isolate the x. So yes, subtract what? 2 from both sides. So one side and the other side. And 2x is equal to, what is 11 minus 2? 9. Good. And how do I solve for x? Divide both sides by 2. So x is equal to 9 over 2. What is 9 over 2? You could just leave it as 9 over 2, or you could say this is 4.5. So this is good enough. This is in proper fraction in lowest term, or you could change it to a mixed number. But you could leave it in improper. This is good enough. Yeah, as long as it is in lowest term. Yes. Which what? Yeah, 4.5 is, yeah. So, or 4.5. So change it to decimals, yes. Now, in Math Excel, sometimes it asks you enter improper fraction or enter a mixed number or something like that. So then you have to follow what they want. Yeah, good. Now, number 4. So who wants to help me do it? Volunteer? I'm going to pick names. Jasmine Lopez. Who's Jasmine? Oh, okay, Jasmine. So what do you think about this problem? Wrong is okay. Okay, so twice. What does twice mean? To what? To add, or what does twice mean? Twice. What does twice mean? Yes. So 2 times. All right. Okay. Good. And then what did you say about this one, Jasmine, right? Jasmine, what did you say? So the sum of 11 times a number and 2. Okay, so, so 11 times a number and 2. So the sum of 11 times a number and 2. So what is 11 times a number? 11x. Yes, that's right. So how come I don't have equal sign? Because it doesn't say is, or is equal to, or yield. Alright, so this is just an expression, so you can solve for the number. This is just an expression, it doesn't have the other side. Can we simplify this? Can we distribute? Yeah, what is it? 22x plus 4. So we don't have to do it, but what I'm saying is this is different from number 1, 2, and 3. Well, how is this different from number 1, 2, and 3? You can't solve it if you don't have, for example, it doesn't have equals 5 or something. Yeah, this is not an equation. This is an expression. So I'm going to write that this is an expression, not an equation. So we can't really solve. Right? Not an equation. So far, so good? Okay, you guys know the difference between expression and equation? All right, good. Now, who wants to do number 5? Yes, Brittany, right? Destiny. And what's your name? Melvin, can you do number 6? Is that okay? Okay. So, number 5, Destiny, what's your last name, Destiny? Quinteria. Venturia, yes. Okay, so number 5, what do you think? What is it? Okay, so twice the difference, so twice of what? The difference of what? Of 2 numbers. Yes, so how do you translate it? Yes, yes. So twice the difference of 2 numbers, so 2 different numbers, x minus y, is equal to 11. This is an equation, however, you cannot solve it. Why not? You have x and you have y, you have 2 variables, right? You can't really solve until, we could graph these, but we can't really solve it. We can't get we cannot get x equals a number. So we will leave it the way it is. But yeah, you're right. The difference of two numbers is x minus y. Yeah. Okay, so number 6. Who wants, are you going to volunteer? Oh, what's your name again? Melvin? Melvin? Yes, Melvin. Uh-huh. So let's do this. What is it? 11 times the sum of a number and twice a number. So what did you say? So 11 times, what is 11 times? 11 multiply or parentheses x, the sum of a number and twice the number. So x plus 2x. Yes. So do I have an equal to? No. So this is also an expression. So we just translate it, then we don't solve. Okay, so we're done. Doable? Now, so basically what we do is side-by-side translation. So this is 5, you translate it to 5. This is more than, you translate it to plus. 3 times a number, that is 3x. Yield is equal sign, and then 11 is 11. Yeah. Now, I need to say something about the L word and the S word. The L is less than, and then S word is subtracted from, right? So let's write down. So, for example, number 7. I say 3 less than 10. How am I translating this? Okay, so before when we translate, remember it is just side by side, like direct translation. But when you have less than, what makes it different? The order is different. So this is 10 minus 3 instead of 3 minus 10. What about if I have to translate 3 more than 10? How are you translating this? 3 plus 10. So you see the difference? So actually this is equal to 7. This is equal to 13. But you see the difference? When you have less than, what matters? The orders are switched. Yeah. Here, if it is plus, more than, the orders are not switched. 3 is still here. And 10 is still here. Does that make sense? Okay. Now the other special word is, so this is called L word. So I call it L word so you remember, oh, if you have L word or S word, we will switch the order, L words. Less than is called L words. And also we have S words. What are S words? Subtracted from. If I say -2 subtracted from 5, how do I translate this? What is it? So we change the order. So 5, what is subtracted from? Minus -2. Yes. Yeah. So what is 5 minus -2? 7. Yes. So 5 plus 2, which is 7. So this is also S word. Right? Subtracted from and less than. Why is it called S word and L word? Because the order changes. We reverse the order. Does that make sense? And the other ones, we never do it. We only do it when we have L words and S words. Yeah? Okay. Yes? No, the subtracted from refers to subtraction. It doesn't matter what you're going to do here. Right? Just say this is X. No, let me not erase it. Just say I say 3 subtracted from 5. So how would you translate this? 5 minus 3. And so which is equal to 2, right? But this is completely different from if I have negative 3 subtracted from 5. So what is negative 3 subtracted from 5? 5 minus whatever we have here, negative 3. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I was asking about the skip.
You cannot skip the minus here. You cannot just say 5 minus 2. Oh, are you, you're asking me whether you could write it as 5 minus 2, right? But 5 minus 2, what is different from 5 minus negative 2? Yeah, so you can't skip it. It's subtracted from, you still have to use minus, and whatever it is, either positive or negative, you have to include, you have to write here. So this one you have to write here. If this were negative 3, then here has to be negative 3 also. Yeah? Okay, good question. Okay, so what is your name?
Radian.
Radian, okay. So I'm trying to remember everybody's name. Yeah, good. So 5 minus negative 3. So what is 5 minus negative 3? 8. Yes, so this is different from 5 minus 3. All right. Okay, so anyway, any questions on 1.1? This is 1.1. We're done. So let me see what else in 1.1. I don't think we evaluated, right? Okay, so I think we're done with 1.1. We're going to start 1.2. The class is supposed to end at 10:15? 10:10? Oh, okay. Yes, so we have time, right? All right, let's start with 1.2. So we're done with 1.1. Any questions? Doable? Easy? You want to do more? You want to do more? A little bit more translation? Okay. All right. So let's do more translation. So number 12. But you guys try this time, okay? Let's see. Oh, for some reason I don't have a lot more. Okay. Okay. Number 12. The quotient of twice a number and 11. So give space. I'm going to write some problems, but you have to write give the space. I'm not going to give a space because I'm going to copy and paste later on. Okay. Twice the difference of a number and 11. Okay, so and then number 14. 20% of some number is 11. All right. And then number 15. What number plus 200 is 187? All right. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few minutes to do it. So try it really quick. All right. Did you copy them? I'm going to change it to a different page. Yeah. Okay. Are you done? Okay, so I'm going to erase this. Okay, so how do I write number 12? The quotient. What does the quotient mean? Division. So what am I supposed to write here? 2x over 11. Is this an equation? No. What is this called? Yes, expression. Good. Easy? Okay, next. We are going to do the math Excel. Okay, so number 13. Twice the difference of a number and 11. So how do I write it? 2 twice what? Twice the difference of a number. Okay. So, yeah. 2 times. Twice. So you have to read it like this. Twice. Twice what? The difference of a number and 11. So this is actually, so how are you going to write it? Twice the difference of a number and 11. Parentheses, x minus 11. Okay. So maybe it's easier if you like circle it so you know what it is. So now, how am I circling number 14 here? 20% of some number is 11. So how do I write it? How do I write 20%? 20% of, what does off mean? Times x is 11. Yeah. We're not going to solve it. We'll do it later because this involves percent. Okay? Yes. We will do it later. And the last one, what is this? What number plus 200 is 187? How do I say this? So what number? That is x plus 200 is, yeah. Can we solve this one though? Okay, how? We are isolating, yes. When you're asked to translate, it is a direct translation. So in this case, you would need to use the percent sign, which later on, the next step, you're going to change this to 0.2x when you are solving them. When you're translating, which is a direct translation, you need to use the percent sign. Yeah, but yeah, you're correct. It's the same as 0.2x, right? But it's just that when you're translating, it's a direct translation. So if it has percent, then you would need to use percent. So the next step, if I'm going to solve this problem, then it will be 0.2x is equal to 11, right? And then divide both sides by 0.2. Yes. But yeah, you're right. They're the same. Good question. What is your name? What is your name? Zach? Okay. I ask everybody's name, so because I want to remember. Yeah. If you get a chance to speak, then I will ask your name. I don't think I asked your name, did I? What's your name? Javier. Okay. So now I know Javier, Rainier, Jamie, Jasmine, Melvin. Who else? Destiny and Zach. See, when you say something, then I ask you questions and the name, right? Yeah. So so it's happening. I'm trying to remember everybody as soon as possible. Okay, I'm trying my best. Now, anyway, let's do a little bit of Math Excel. Oh, we're solving this. How am I solving this? Subtract 200. So x is equal to -13. Yes. Are we good? This is 1.1. I think tomorrow we will discuss 2 sections. Yeah. Now, let's do Math Excel a little bit because yesterday I did not do it. All right. So I'm going to close this. Everyone done? Okay. I am going to do a web tour, but I need my. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So this is Math Excel. Oh, not yet. So I am going to mathxl.com or www.mathxl.com. So it's going to look like this. The first time you're going to register, yeah, student. Do you have these 3 things? Do you have email? Yes. Course ID, that's the one on your syllabus. XL something, it's on your syllabus. Access code, this is what you need to buy in the bookstore for $15. Remember? Okay. And then click OK, register now. Oh, it has to open a window, so I don't think it will let me do it or something like that. Because okay, let me see. Maybe let me stop the recording and then I'll just do it. I'll just do it. Okay, so stop recording. Okay. So yes, you have an access code, and then click next. And this one you don't have to read. You can just click I accept. It doesn't matter, right? And this. When you buy the access code, then you're going to enter the access code here. And do you have a Pearson Education account before? Yes or no? Then click no. If not, then you have to create a login name and a password. Okay? And enter the access code. And it's not going to let me click next because it's blank. Anyway, when you do it, then you're going to enter everything. So I'm going to cancel. And I'm going to go back to Math Excel. All right. Let me see. So I am going back to mathxl.com. And I'm going to sign in now. So I'm signing in using the my username and password that I created during the registration. So I'm going to click Enter Math Excel. Oh, why does it ask me to sign in again? Do it one more time. Siswanto. Oh, I think this is the other one. So I'm going to enter Math Excel. There's something wrong with the site right now. Let me try it one more time. Okay, and then enter it. Okay, so it's going to look like this. Let me change it. This is for Math 245. Where is your course? Math 115. Math 115. Here, this one? Yes. Okay. So now, when you click homework, you're going to see this homework. Yeah. And you should do the orientation so that you know how to answer the answers. And this is homework section 1.1. It looks long, but let's look at these. Okay. Looks like it is long, but actually it's not. Evaluate the expression when z is equal to 1. 9z. What is 9z? 9. So what do you do in your portfolio? Number 1.1, number 1, 9. That's it. So you just have to write down the answer and then check it. Okay. Number 2. 10 plus x for x equals 5. What is it? 15. Good job. So what do you enter on your portfolio? 15. That's it. Number 3. R over S, 36 divided by 6. What is 36 divided by 6? So you see, I know it's a lot, but actually it doesn't take that long, etc. You guys get the idea? Now on the right here, you could see help me solve these, view an example. There's video, there's textbook. You could print it out also. Yeah, so this is your tutorial. Now, and later on, you could click your results. So just say you want to see your grade book, then you say, oh, I did 3 out of 29. So this is your grade book. But if you want to do your homework and tests, you have to go here. Okay, and you can continue. You can go back in and out. But 1.1 doesn't take more than 20 minutes, even though it looks like it's long. Yeah. So can you guys buy Math Excel today as soon as possible in the bookstore and then start it? Yeah, 1 point. Chapter 1 is review, so you could finish chapter 1 early if you want, because they're all available. Any questions about Math Excel homework? No, you're good? Yeah, yes, Jamie. I'm sorry? The Math Excel until Wednesday, this Wednesday? You went to the bookstore. You mean about the bookstore? Okay. Until tomorrow, you mean? Okay. So tomorrow you can go to the bookstore and buy? Okay. All right. Then tomorrow is fine. Yeah? Okay. Thank you. So I will see you tomorrow. Yeah? So Jamie, you went to the bookstore and they said that? Your PNS? No, FYC, right? Oh, okay. Your grant, but everybody else can purchase it today, right? Okay, okay. So you can just wait, but the other ones. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Hi. Where the bookstore is at, it is in D5. Let me show you the map. Okay. Let me close the recording first, and then I will show you.